Hey everybody, it's Luke from Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a phone case from FYY. This is their Samsung Galaxy Note 9 multimedia and gaming phone case. Now you can get this on Amazon for an awesome price of $6.99, but don't let the price scare you away. This is actually a pretty solid case. We're going to explain to you exactly why this is a multimedia case. First, because we've got gaming handles here on the bottom for the gaming side, but we also have a kickstand at the top, which I'll get into in just a second. The gaming handles are plastic, but they're very solid. The outer shell on this is a very thick plastic, which I really like because it keeps the weight down on the case itself, but it's solid enough that I don't feel like it's going to break on me. So overall, that's a pretty good deal right there. The handles could be a little bit more ergonomic. As you can see, they could have rounded them or something like that. That would have made them a little bit more comfortable to use, but overall, they're not that bad. As far as the kickstand goes, you can see it's very thick, and it works very well to prop the phone up to watch movies or something like that in landscape mode there. So overall, pretty nice. The cutouts here, you'll see these a little bit better once we put the phone in, but they've got all the appropriate cutouts here, even for the S Pen, and it works pretty well, as well as the fingerprint sensor on the back is a little rounded and does no problem, and we're going to switch that over to the phone right now. So let's get the phone in it so that you guys can see exactly how this looks with the Note 9 in it. Sorry I didn't clean my Note 9 screen, but you guys will get the idea. Now it's got that thin TPU flexible inner case with the cushioning for the corners, and then you'll see that there are some tabs around here that we have to snap in, and this is pretty just basic. If you've ever used a phone case, this two-part case, this is going to be pretty much the same thing you got to do. You just go around corner to corner here, and I of course hit Bixby while I was doing it, but once you go around, just make sure that you have all the tabs snapped in. You can see I missed one on the bottom here, so I'm going to snap that in, and then one on the right. And once this is actually in the case, this is a pretty solid setup, especially for $6.99. So let's take a look at the gaming handles. They do stick out a little bit on the right-hand side, but they don't seem to get in my way too much while I'm holding the phone. So that's a plus. They are there and you will notice them, but I guess after a week or so, you're going to forget they were even there. Now, taking the S Pen out is no problem on this case whatsoever, as well as all the cutouts on the bottom. They're all nice and large enough to use any headphones you might need. Fingerprint sensor is very responsive and works perfectly. I do like how they rounded this off on the hard plastic back to just be able to access that a little bit easier. The kickstand here works very well at a good angle. It is a fixed angle. There's only one angle you can use it at, but it's good for watching movies if you want to set it on your desk or your bedside table or something like that. Now the game handles, I'm going to explain this, and I really do like the game handles on here, even though they could have rounded them a little bit more. Say you're playing something like Fortnite. Normally your hands would be further up on the phone, and this causes two different problems. One, it blocks your speaker on the right hand side. Now it does have dual audio because it's the Note 9. It's got it coming out of the right hand side, and then the receiver end has it coming out on the left hand side, but you're losing half of your audio because you're blocking it with your hands. Another thing is that when you have your hands up top, you're actually reaching your thumbs down to get to the controls, whereas they're in a more natural position when you have game handles. I find my thumbs in more of a freeing type setup here for controlling if you're playing games. So overall, I think that's a really good setup from FYY, especially at this price point. Overall, this is a really solid case that has four corner protection, some lip protection if you're somebody that sets it on the table face down, so you don't have to worry about that as well. Overall, I'm definitely going to give this a thumbs up, especially for the price point from FYY. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this case, leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so because that always helps me out. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.